Satnam, thank you so much for joining. My name is Jean, and this is going to be a pick a card reading to see what is the karma the karmic cycle that you have been completing, that you are about to complete, etc., etc. Any kind of reading in regards to that. So yes, we have three piles to choose from. The first pile is this lovely obelix statuette. Statuette, I love it. The second pile is this cool little grinder that I have. Just properly close it. This always to me looks like some sort of Aladdin building, like a castle, you know? I love it so much. I love everything I have, obviously, because I have it. Just a lot of love. And then pile number three is this cool cash cow figurine that I have. You see all the little cows and the coins. Yes. So that is the three piles for today's reading. And actually, you know what? I want to do, like I always do, interesting, okay? I always do a fourth pile. So I'm going to continue with that. The fourth pile is going to be this dried grenadella fruit. There's a grenadella vine growing outside, and I took this fruit for my altar. So that's going to be pile number four. So pick your pile, and I will see you there. Satnam, pile number one. For those of you who picked the lovely Obelix, this is going to be for what kind of karmic cycle are you finishing up? Let's put him up here, I think, so that he kind of conveys the message correctly to me. I'm already getting pile number one. The karmic lesson that you are going to be ending is an actual ending of burdens. So if you've been going through a lot of struggles, feeling very overburdened, I just saw the Two of Earth like juggling, yeah, Ten of Swords. So this is the end of some sort of very difficult situation for you, pile number one. You're going on some sort of journey. You see, it's quite a journey, but it's ultimately going to lead you to this Queen of Earth energy, embodying the Queen of Earth energy, okay? But let's see what the cards have to say. Five of Earth, the Two of Earth, and the Two of Fire. Okay, pile number one. I see the karmic cycle that you are ending is an actual contract that you had with poverty, okay? It's an actual contract that you had with lacking, with an energy of always being left out in the cold, always being juggled, never having enough, like relationships never working out, always having to go through endings, always sitting with anxiety. And now God is bringing in this gift for you. Beautiful. You know what? I'm seeing that you're gonna have some sort of a choice. Um, you're gonna have choice in career. I'm saying this because the choices here, eight of wands. This is coming in fast. The eight of earth. This is coming in fast. Palm number one. King of air. The eight of air. Two of cups. And the scribe. So this is, and then at the bottom of that, the ace of fire, and at the bottom of that, union. So you are ending a very tough cycle in regard to where you always had to go through endings, where you were never loved in the same way that you would love, whether you would never even receive the money that you would give, that kind of vibe, right? That's ending that to such an extent that you're actually going to be having a lot of choice, that you're actually going to be having a lot of choice in career, in finances, in love, in everything. This five of earth is like clarified by the seven of diamonds. Okay, the seven, this is giving me the energy that you're moving from the five of earth to the seven of earth. So you're moving from a state of lack, from a state of poverty, from a state of, and this could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it really doesn't matter, but you're moving from that state of lack, okay, lack consciousness, into a state of actually seeing the fruits of your labor. So if, like, once again, if you've been struggling with lack consciousness, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing things pop up into your reality that's going to make you feel much more abundant, that's going to make you see, wow, I do have abundance all around me, I do have a lot of choice all around me. In regard to this two of earth clarified by the ace of wands, I'm actually getting this energy very specifically. If you've always been juggled, if you've always been juggled in regards to romantic situations, I'm getting for you, for some of you, even friends, Um, this is going to be changing. I feel like for some of you, pile number one, the exact opposite basically of what you've been experiencing of the bad is going to be happening for you. A lot of you are going to be I'm hearing like in the limelight, or you're going to glow in some kind of way. The new karmic cycle that you're stepping into is not just one of like your physical and emotional lack is disappearing. Like all of a sudden, like you are becoming even more beautiful. You're becoming even more better. You're becoming even more like a star, like a shining person, okay? And I feel like it's because you are going to be experiencing the exact opposite of what you have been experiencing up until now, which has been not nice, quite honestly, pal number one. And I'm sorry that you went through that, but like it builds character, and that sounds so like, ugh. But it does, like it teaches us to not give a fuck, ultimately, you know? You had a lot of heartache. But I see somebody new coming in. That's what I wanted to say. Um, this might actually be a person that did, yeah, exactly, this person, there might have been an actual specific person, pile number one, that it might be an earth sign, it doesn't have to be, that you were in some sort of a commitment with. This person felt very important to you, etc., etc. That person actually kept you in this state of lack of consciousness. That person was actually a reflection of this consciousness that constantly had you go through endings, that constantly had you feel that you are being juggled, that constantly, like, I'm hearing ate money from you, like you would just never have enough. But it was because of this consciousness, this energy, taking your energy and giving it to something else, you know, to somebody else. But you're ending that and you're walking into a new beginning. You're walking into a brand new cycle. um, I'm getting this energy actually of this eight of this ace of this ace of wands, like burning up the two of earth seeds because they weren't very fruitful. But the burning away is allowing other seeds to be planted. It's allowing other like newer opportunities to surface and be given to you. Okay. The nine of diamonds and the 10 of hearts. I'm hearing for some of you, you might actually be a little bit sad that you're single. You might have lost out on a family or something like that, or this person broke up this family. Do you know? Do you know? Yeah, because of because of some sort of like, yeah, cheating. You know, um, like fuckboy energy once again. Ugh. Goddamn fuckboy. It's like it kind of really messed with your stability, I'm seeing as well, Panamon. But that cycle is changing, that's ending. I feel like this consciousness I'm hearing, yeah, this consciousness is leaving your life for good, and there's somebody else watching you. This king of air is giving me the energy, first of all, of what I've been saying was the truth, and it was like on key or whatever, on note. But I'm also getting this vibe that there's somebody watching, and as I'm saying that, I'm actually splitting the deck, and I'm seeing like another, like a king of hearts. So there's like three kings presenting themselves in this pile number one. So the karmic cycle that you're ending is this cycle of endings. It's a cycle of anxiety, of heavy darkness. Okay. Um, I'm hearing for some reason somebody's saying that they're not really too much into love at the moment, and that's because, yeah, because like I'm feeling like 8 8 I'm seeing as well. I'm feeling like you 8 8 8 I'm seeing now. Beautiful. I'm seeing it's because you finally like found your footing. You finally found that calmer waters, and you don't really want anybody to mess that up. And as I wanted to say also now, a new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles is showing itself. So you have been focusing on your money, focusing on yourself for sure. Do know that don't focus too much on just yourself, because you will miss offers that would actually bring you a lot of like enjoyment, that would actually teach you a lot. It will bring you. You might even miss out on some sort of friendship if you decide to focus on yourself too much, and not open yourself up a little bit more. Palm number one, okay. I'm getting three more cards. The Nine of Wands, feeling burdened. I'm getting with that energy actually, like it's almost like you're afraid to open up even to friends because of like this experience that you've had. Exactly. because of the cycle that you, this really tough cycle that you've been through. But pile number one, like God is coming in with this 9 of Hearts energy for you. 9 9, this 9 9 is going to attend ultimately, right? In order for you, like I feel like actually God is working behind the scenes in order to make this new cycle for you, I'm hearing, as fruitful as possible. With that I mean as gentle is what I heard, and as loving as possible. And as I say that, the 6 of Hearts and the King of Hearts as well, and then the 9 of Diamonds, the 9 of Pentacles. Um, you're really stepping into a new cycle that is going to be the end of your darkness. Okay, once again, everything that you've been experiencing up until now is going to be the exact opposite of that. Expect some sort of a wish fulfillment, celebratory experience, money as well, a new stable beginning with a new person, absolutely. Once again, I'm hearing good sex as well. To expect that in this new cycle for you. And do know that, like, you are receiving this new cycle, you're receiving these gifts because you've been diligently, I'm hearing, working with your spirit guides on yourself, on looking at yourself, at giving yourself love, in order to receive this victory. Okay, and it's coming in fast for you, pile number one. You basically ended the cycle, and you're like stepping into the new thing, into the new cycle. I'm even hearing somebody say yes, but again, this 9 of yeah, they showed themselves again. You know exactly. This is actually exactly the energy. You're gonna go from this energy, from the 9 of Wands, into the 9 of Cups, like the exact opposite. That's what's gonna happen for you, Palm number one. So congratulations, you did it. You did the work, and now you're gonna feel the beauty of your work. So thank you so much for joining Palm number one. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number two, for those of you who picked this lovely grinder, the one that reminds me of an Aladdin palace, this is going to be a reading to see what karmic cycle are you finally, I'm hearing, letting go of. What karmic cycle are you finally ending? And obviously, what new cycle are you stepping into, what you can expect. So for pile number two, what karmic cycle are they ending? I'm going to look at this card immediately. I'm actually getting pile number two. You're ending a cycle of being an overgiver. This could be in any way. I'm hearing very specifically energy of maybe not having the best of boundaries. But I'm getting the Maiden. Yes, I feel like this is because you're a very soft person. I'm hearing soft spoken actually. I'm hearing somebody say, "No, that's not me." But like, what I mean by soft is you like, and by soft spoken is that when somebody crosses a boundary with you, you will very rarely like outright shut them out and be like, no, 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 no. You would kind of take and take and take and give your energy, give your time, give your energy, give your time until it tires you out, though. Okay. Part number two, though, like I'm seeing you being gifted a new vigor for life. I'm seeing you being gifted a new experience in regards to yourself. I feel like you are going to be gifted some sort of transformation, and this is your destiny, okay? Some sort of transformation that's ultimately gonna lead you to becoming, I'm hearing, a powerhouse, with like navigating people, navigating social people. I'm getting, for some of you actually listening to this pile, might feel socially inept, like you're not a social person at all, or that you're like socially awkward, or that you suffer from social like anxiety, maybe even. That is the thing that you're gonna be that is gonna come to an end for you, pile number two. I really feel this energy of maybe being young and naive and very shy and very like people walking all over you. That is what's coming to an end. You're becoming a very yeah, it's coming to an end, absolutely. People stabbing you in the back, people lying to you, deceiving you, like maybe like I said, just walking over you. That is coming to an end for you, pile number two. Because I'm hearing you. Oh my god, pile number two, we have three kings. We have the King of Hearts, the King of Swords, and the King of Earth. You are stepping into your motherfucking power. Oh my goodness, pile number two. You are basically I feel like it's gonna be like almost an overnight shift where all of a sudden you're gonna be the master of your emotions. You're gonna be extremely fucking fluent with your like, like the way you speak to people. Very charming. Very like hey there. Like I'm getting James Bond vibes. And extremely fucking stable. Part number 2. This is beautiful. I feel like the reason actually why you are receiving this pile number 2 is okay, first of all, God's been seeing you give yourself over and over and over to people that didn't give back to you, and now God's gonna be like, you know what, fuck this. Here's this precious fucking divine gift for you, pile number 2. Like, be the king of everything, you know, because you have such a pure, pure heart, a pure soul, a pure spirit, you know. This is truly a divine gift. This is the divine gift card for me. I feel like the other reason why you're also receiving this is because you've basically been, I want to say, ground to dust, to the dust, you know. Once again, like, that's just the thing. Once again, just like grinding, and being ground and grounded. People like doing that to you, and God is just basically stepped in. God, the spirit guides, whatever it is. This has been a long time coming as well, okay? And God's basically just stepped in and said like, enough of that. Like, my child deserves the best, is what I'm hearing. That's wonderful. Yeah, God wants to bring in this victory for you with the 6 of. It's coming in fast for you as well, pile number 2. Um, I'm hearing cut out any kind of lingering like, or diverting thoughts that make you go into a spiral or something like that. Like, once you find yourself in that spiral, like, just release yourself, okay? You're having victory over all of this conflict, over all of this deception. I'm even hearing part number 2, you're going to be stepping up into your power so much that people are actually going to want to fight you because you're taking back your power. I'm hearing somebody say, oh no, but like, you're not going to mind. You're going to, like, this Jack of Spades energy is actually, this Jack of Swords is giving me this energy of, you know how like they duel with those really thin swords. I'm just getting this vibe of like assassiny. Like, you're gonna be like, if they're gonna come at you with some bullshit, but you're gonna be so in your power and your King of Swords energy, you're just gonna be like, whoosh, and it's not even gonna leave a fucking mark, but they're gonna bleed to death or some shit like that. You know, it's gonna be like that kind of vibe with the Queen of Swords as well. Pile number 2, you might not see this now, but you're gonna be stepping into your motherfucking power, okay? Like, really, the energy I'm feeling is beautiful. People are gonna be angry at the fact that you're this confident, that you're taking back so much power, that you're so stable and still so loving. People are gonna be, I'm hearing, angry and jealous with the Devil card. I'm hearing to take both of these, both packs, but read them separately, okay? This is your destiny, pile number 2. You've been pushed around and walked over a lot in order for you to be able to I want to say become adept at the darkness. These 3 kings all of a sudden are also presenting themselves as like 3 big trees to me. Like, the roots need to go very deep into the darkness in order to grow, right? But all of a sudden you're also gonna realize, like, all of these, like, these 3 kings, like, you're even beyond that. You're the fucking maiden. You're the person that planted the motherfucking trees, my guy. What you talking about, bitch? You know, like, oh, those things? Yeah, no, I made them, kind of vibe, you know? That's beautiful. Beautiful. Victory. We have the 6 of Wands twice for you. You're gonna go through a very big transformation, like death, rebirth, and victory. Like all of a sudden, it's just gonna be, you're gonna be so much in your fucking power. People are gonna hate you for it, is what I'm hearing. And you're gonna revel in that. Yeah, you're gonna be like, fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm the bitch. Yeah, I'm that guy. You know, like, yeah. I love it. King of Earth, twice on the deck, and we have the Love, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Scribe. You're gonna be attracting a I want to say a like-minded suitor, but you're gonna be attracting somebody that's gonna be completely on your level. You, pile number 2, are going to find love. Okay, the moment you are so much in your power that you're gonna notice you have enemies, and you're gonna notice that you have but you're not even gonna fucking care. You're gonna actually enjoy the shit that they throw at you. You're gonna enjoy it because you've learned how to use it in order to empower yourself. You know. Let me just fix this goddamn thing. Goddamn thing. I'm getting very like brazen with my language on my. I quite like that. Okay, cool. Let's keep it as such, like a small little unicorn. You might be a small little unicorn, pile number 2. A small little unicorn with a lot of fucking power. With that 7 of Wands, that's giving me the energy of you're gonna be having the high ground. You're gonna be having the high ground. Hey, like people are not gonna be messing with you. Very soon, pile number 2. If you've been feeling a little bit timid or whatever, like very soon you're gonna inherit the earth. Okay, like I'm telling you right fucking now. Um, you're gonna be so dependent. I'm feeling like you're gonna be this force that just attracts abundance and love and opportunity to you. Like you're gonna be this like godly being. I know this might sound a little bit intense for me, but like I can't let the cards speak for itself. The energy speaks for itself. Pile number 2. You're about to step the fuck up, okay? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for connecting. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number 3 for those of you who picked this beautiful cash cow. Money, 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 money. That's what I'm hearing. So you might actually also be just receiving money. Like, but I want to know what kind of, I'm hearing family. What kind of, I'm hearing yes. What kind of karmic cycle is pile number 3 ending? We have the love card, beautiful. With the Ace of Pentacles. So this might have something to do with your stability. I'm already feeling this energy. This pile is very clear cut, very like get to the point. That's wonderful. This might be in some sort of some sort of message in regards to your child is what I saw, like a family situation. I'm also now seeing, yeah, okay, pile number 3. This is in regards to some sort of family situation. I feel actually, okay, you might be like in conflict with somebody. You might actually be in conflict with a friend or a family friend or somebody very close to you. Okay, you might be in conflict with somebody very close to you. Um, interesting, interesting, interesting. I feel like because this energy came through so clearly, like it presented itself so clearly, but now looking at the energy, I'm like I'm trying to decipher it almost in a way. It's almost like it's very elusive almost. What's with this elusive energy, God? What's with this elusive energy? It's almost like this energy doesn't want to be expressed or seen. Um, okay. You know what I'm getting? Pile number 3. I feel like you are people. You are, first of all, you're people that don't really wear your heart on your sleeve. Like you tend not to say when something is bothering you. You tend not to like, because you don't want to. That doesn't look good. That also doesn't look good. Oh my god. You tend not to say when things bother you for some reason. You tend to kind of, first of all, okay, pile number 3, it's almost like you have this expectation sometimes for people to just kind of know what it is that you're feeling, or you feel like you perhaps convey your emotions in a very clear and concise way, but that isn't necessarily always the case, okay? And I feel like your form of communication, first of all, kind of leads you to a lot of conflict and a lot of inner conflict, a lot of outer conflict, and like miscommunication and stuff like that, okay? And it happens quite a lot, I feel, and I feel like this is making you feel a little bit lonely, very misunderstood. Like you're like, I feel like you're also just wanting love, but like it's not necessarily that your way of communication is wrong. It's just that like not a lot of people understand it. Okay. Because I do see you in this Queen of Earth energy, you know, stable, secure, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're abundant, you like to give. It's almost like that motherly kind of energy, right? But with the Ace of Swords, I'm also seeing that clear cut energy. I'm also seeing that energy of maybe sometimes like you can be very cold, maybe sometimes, you see me even saying that like when I say you can be very cold sometimes, like it even didn't want to express that well, because maybe that's something. It's not necessarily that you're cold hearted, it's just that sometimes you can be blunt. That's the thing. So pile number three, I feel like what is going to be the karmic cycle that is going to be ending for you, absolutely, is that there's no longer going to be this illusion, this miscommunication, this yeah, I see a lot more love coming into your life in regards to communication, in regards to your family, your friends. um this might seem to you a little bit like ugh, because you're looking for love, you might be heartbroken or something. But do know that this karmic cycle of your communication style ending is going to put you in a better position karmically with in regards to your communication, which means the conflict is going to stop, the confusion is going to stop. You're going to be walking into some sort of experience where your relations with other people and your interactions is the word I'm looking for, with other people, is going to be heightened, and it's going to be very loving. You're going to be very loving, and people are going to be very loving towards you. I'm even giving to the extent where people are going to maybe giving you gifts. Exactly. People are going to be very communicating very lovingly to you. Once again, if you've been feeling depressed and lonely, don't worry. You're about to be gifted the you're about to be given the same amount of, or I'm actually not hearing the same amount, the exact kind of energy that you actually need in order to be understood. Okay, because once again I heard misunderstood with your communication, but there's a lot of loving communication coming your way. Pile number three. Yeah, victory with the Ace of Wands. You're walking into victory, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Hearts, and the Two of Hearts. Pile number three. You're walking, like I said, you're walking into a different way of communicating with the world, which is gonna actually enhance your overall quality of life. It's going to enhance the relationships you have. It's going to enhance your work environment. It's almost like that energy of, you know how like like you have a siren that has this energy that makes people like super nice to them and stuff like that. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling here. Okay. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I see your finances, nothing to worry about. Like that. That's good. If you have been worrying about maybe some kind of finances, like don't worry about that. Also, if you have been with, if you have been like with through some sort of like a conflict with, I'm hearing for some of you even maybe a child. Okay, do you know that that's going to resort itself very quickly? They might even bring you some sort of gift. They might travel to you, or you might travel to them or something. But besides the point, besides that, that was just some minor energies trying to express themselves. What is this? What is this journey card? I feel like this journey is an inner journey. It's this inner journey that you're gonna take. I feel like you're gonna see a lot about yourself in regards to, why you've been why you've been in the situations that you've been in. Okay, and I feel like you're going to see why certain seeds that you've planted didn't sprout, why certain relationships that you were in ended. You're going to receive a lot of knowledge from why that person maybe left, or why it never worked with that person, that kind of vibe. Okay, and it's actually going to release a lot of this anxiety for you. It's going to make you feel much more comfortable. For some reason, I'm hearing in your sexuality. Sorry, I hope I'm not too gross. It's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable in your sexuality. It's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable within your love life, actually, is what I want to say. Like you giving and receiving love, you giving and receiving sexually, even, as well as what I'm getting. Pile number three, your karmic cycle of having trouble with communicating with people, having trouble loving, giving, and receiving love, having trouble with friendships, having trouble with family, any kind of like that is coming to a complete end. You might actually resonate with pile number two as well, but only take that if it resonates, okay? Child keeps coming up. I'm hearing for somebody very specific. You might actually, your child is actually living with their father, um, and like the child is estranged. Don't worry. There's going to be a very big death and rebirth in that situation. Okay, exactly, because you are their mother. Look at this. Look at, oh my God, look how beautiful this is. There's some sort of healing coming to this family, to somebody's family situation as well. Okay, that's what I was hearing at the start as well. There's a healing coming to somebody's family situation. Um, I mean, look at this: the mother, the father, the child, like literally the father, the mother, the child, and the death and rebirth. Somebody is gonna. I feel like this transformation, and oh yeah, at the bottom of this deck is the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Water. Look how beautiful this. I just need to take in this energy real quickly. Pile number three, you are about to walk into a lot of love. Um, like like it's gonna be streaming all around you. Your family situation is gonna be healed, etc., etc., etc. Like I'm almost getting a little bit choked up with like tears of joy. It's almost like the tears of a mother, like crying because her family, like everybody's reunited, her child's safe, her husband, everybody's happy. Like this is a beautiful energy, like all of a sudden. And I feel like this is going to come through because of this transformation in communication. This somebody's walls are going to break down, heaven and earth. For some reason, this also gave me the energy of Jericho. Somebody's walls are going to break down. Somebody's going to um, I'm almost wanting to say take a knee or something like that. It's but like in a very honorable, and the energy just all of a sudden got like really beautiful, guys. Like what the fuck. Um, in order to have like take a knee or whatever, in order to have this commitment, this family, this new beginning, in it's this is beautiful, and it's gonna happen because somebody's all of a sudden just gonna change their communication style, change their way of relating with the world and with their spouse, with their family, etc., etc. So yes, thank you so much, Polymer 3. That was a very beautiful energy at that start. Like, let me just share this energy again for you quickly. There's a lot of healing coming for you with the healing card as well. But just take in this energy as best you can, because let this heal you, let this loving waters bring the healing for you. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another reading, Polymer 3. Bye. Satnam, pile number 4. For those of you who picked the dried grenadilla fruit, this is going to be the reading for what karmic cycle are you finishing up. Um, I'm still kind of like in this really wonderful vibe from the previous pile. That was just a lovely energy. But I'm not going to bring that energy into this reading. I just needed to mention that for some reason. So let's see. Let's see. I never started the thing. I'm just going to say 32. 15 for some reason is what I'm getting. I don't know why. So let's just keep it at that, okay? So pile number 4. Let's put this also here to give me the vibes of what karmic energies pile number 4 walking into you. I already just before I started the recording, I heard, "Oh, dry up, Dursley, you old prune." You know that quote that Hagrid said. Um, Ace of Wands. That's clarity. That's truth as well. It's like the light shining and the mother. Um, I feel like you are about to. What I wanted to say is you're about to embark on a much more and that's what the Ace of Wands is actually as well, right? On a much more fun adventure. I want to say. Interesting. You're gonna be embarking. You're gonna be having a lot more fun, pile number four. Like if you've been feeling very like bitter and like not feeling good. For some of you, maybe even sick. I'm hearing as well. You're gonna get a new like vigorous like lust for life. Yeah, a lot of celebration. Exactly. Pile number four. The karmic cycle that you're ending is first of all overindulgence. What I'm hearing very specifically. Um, you're healing overindulgence, planting new seeds, coming into union with that aspect of yourself. Maybe some of you are even seeing somebody that's assisting you in healing this overindulgence, okay? Like some sort of addiction or something. That's true. I feel like you're gonna be celebrating some sort of milestone probably some very soon. Pile number four. Do you know that you're that so this energy, this karmic cycle of addiction is at last coming to an end for you. Okay. I'm also now seeing the six of fire. I feel like you're gonna be having a lot more celebration as well. So if you've been dealing with addiction, I feel like the celebration is going to be much easier for you to deal with. But I also feel like if you are going to be seeing somebody, you're going to be meeting a lot of new people. That's going to lead to a lot of new love for you. Okay, just releasing some energy there. I do want to say, excuse me. Guys, what's up? Like, that's the drunk burps coming up there. I'm not drunk, like I'm saying you guys are with the overindulging. Anyway, I'm joking. So with this energy that I'm feeling, this like partying celebration, it's like first of all like the addiction thing is not going to be an issue. If you haven't been dealing with addiction, or you've just been feeling like very like me, like you're going to be receiving a lot of light into your life. You're going to be receiving like friend invitations, like hey, let's go out, let's party. You're gonna be partying, you're gonna be dancing, you're gonna be just enjoying life, even if enjoying life is just like smelling the flowers to you. I like this vibe as well, yeah. Even if enjoying life is just like looking at a candle or something like that, like candle gazing, like that is like you're just gonna be enjoying life more, Palmer, before you're gonna be walking. You're ending a situation that maybe caused you to be. That's maybe why I heard sick. Yeah, maybe some of you you're ending some sort of sickness, and this could be an addiction, right, as well, right? That left you bedridden. That's coming to an end, and I just noticed you have the Ace of Water and the Ace of Fire, two aces, and the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Pentacles, that is leading you to a brand new beginning, the new cycle that you're stepping into because I'm hearing overworked. Because you maybe even overworked with ending the previous cycle, you did so well, God is presenting you with even more than you could imagine, right? I feel like this is something that you've been manifesting, you've been standing in your power, I'm hearing like I'm hearing for some of you, you might actually be uncertain of yourself. You might have some sort of an issue with your confidence as well. Okay, don't worry. That confidence issue is going to be taken away. That's all in your head. Okay, it's also this energy of you won't maybe be able to ever completely finish up the cycle. But I'm telling you, you wouldn't be listening to this reading if you weren't going to be finishing up the cycle. This is also a card of healing, so you're going to be going from bedridden to this new beginning. Exactly. Bedridden could even be spiritually, it could even be like metaphorically speaking. When I talk to much, the eight of pentacles. I'm feeling somebody wants to know. So, okay, somebody's gonna be learning how to, yes, somebody's gonna be learning how to balance their partying, their social life with their career, with being stable and financially adept, even is what I'm hearing. Okay, somebody's ending the cycle, like I said, of overindulging. That cup is now passing you by. You're laying down that burden. Healing from this physical sickness, or whatever it is. It could even be a mental illness. It doesn't matter what it is. But this cup is now passing you by. You're learning how to I want to say, like, enjoy life in a good balanced way. And this might also not seem too interesting or too like, yay, that sounds good or whatever. But do you know that this there's the ending. This is going to allow you to climb the ladder to an even greater experience in life. You finding this balance between your social enjoyment of life and your like being stable and being like responsible, that kind of vibe, is gonna give you actually like a new perspective in regards to how wonderful life is that I'm getting. And it's gonna also allow you to like step on this ladder of life that's going to allow you to not only have balance, more balance, but release any kind of bondages that you have over yourself. And it's going to make you go through a lot of transformations because you are creating space within yourself to actually experience it, right? Because you're not just putting other energy, like covering the issue or whatever with other energy. You understand what I'm saying? Knowledge. I want to see what this card is as well, and basically another knowledge card. If you have any kind of fear in regards to whether you would be able to make this and finally finish up the cycle, I'm hearing once and for all, do know that you are finishing up the cycle once and for all. It's a steady work in progress, but you are, and it's a lot of intense inner work. I can see that for you. I'm seeing a lot of tears as well, a lot of crying. um, but do know that you are walking away from that. You're walking away into this new beginning, okay? Into more stability and more love. It's just a matter of continuing your healing. Absolutely. Um, because with that healing comes a lot of celebration and wish fulfillment. Pile number 4. This is there for you. You are doing the work. I do feel the need to mention to you, pile number 4, if you do feel like you're struggling a lot with energies like that, please don't mind the noise. Do check out my other channel. The link is in the description box. Okay. There's a lot of like healing, like spiritual healing energies I share there. I think it would be very beneficial for you. I'm getting one more big card and 3 more small ones, and then we're done. Emotion, intellect, child. Yeah, you're, so for some of you, this the person that might be dealing with addiction or whatever, that you might even be like cross watching for a child. Like, it doesn't have to be an addiction, but like that energy is coming up strongly, um might even be like a lover or something. But do you know, you this the balance is being restored. I'm hearing ma'at is being restored into the situation. Healing is here, balance is here. It's once again, it's leading to a lot of healing. This is a healing card, the 4 of Spades. I'm also getting this vibe of if you were bedridden or going from bedridden, once again it could be metaphorically, but going from bedridden to like lively, to like a lot of love, a lot of life, a lot of I'm hearing like springtime, like spring vibes. This is an absolute ending. You're ending this burden, you're ending this cycle of I'm hearing even deceit, like maybe a lot of people, maybe like you had a lot of people that stole a lot from you because of addiction and stuff like that, right? But yeah, you're successful in this ending. I'm hearing one more card just to finish off this pile. Walking into a lot of stability, cutting off everything that doesn't serve you, and walking into a lot of stability, number 4. Congratulations as well for doing all this inner work. I know it's been tough, but you deserve the celebration. You deserve the newness, the new zest for life that's coming your way. Thank you so much for watching. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam. Bye.